Hello and welcome, Aries, to your December 2023 horoscope. My name is Jeff, here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV, and we are going to go over the current energies available to you for the month, Aries. So, welcome. We are changing it up a little bit here to add a little bit more info, but of course, the info always stays the same. And what we're going to do is talk a lot about the energies that are available to you at this time of the month. We're going to talk about new and full moons. We're going to talk about all the celestial happenings that are happening this month. So, without further ado, let's do it. Let's switch over to your chart. There it is. So you can see that the sun is going to be traveling through your solar ninth house. It's already in there at the beginning of the month in the sign of Sagittarius and is going to be making its way into Capricorn towards the end of the month. We'll talk about that later. So this is about the ninth house is all about higher ideals. How do we fit in our beliefs? Do we need to go over new beliefs? That's going to be a huge theme for you this month, is actually going for things. Now, the sun is in a fellow fire sign, so it is going to be trine anything. Your energy is going to be trine, and what that means is that it is in harmonious aspect to your sign, which is good. This is a better free-flowing energy for you this month. It always is at this time of year, and that's good. This is probably the time that you get things done. You know what I mean? And this month is no exception. So, what you want to do is we're really being asked to take action in our beliefs. Some of you may be going back to school, learning some new styles of education. Maybe you want to further your education. There will be a lot of that going on for some of you, Aries, but internally, what we're going to be going through is a moment where we say, all right, are these beliefs working for us at this time? Is there something that we need to change? Am I in alignment with what I feel inside and what is being presented out in the world with me? So that's going to be some of the highlights that are going on for the month. We do have a time of great healing that's going to be taking place. So this is a good time for you, Aries, to finally let go of these beliefs about your relationships, because it is going to tie into that. We've got Venus and Libra. It's in its own sign, so it's strong there, but it's opposite your North Node and your Chiron. Of course, though, this is destiny coming in for you to, again, go through the motions. How are they working with my relationships? And at the beginning of the month, you're really going to be taking a look at relationships. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the happenings that are going on this month. So I went ahead and created this to kind of give you a heads down, a heads up on what we're going to be doing. And then we'll go over the calendar later. So this is what we got happening collectively for the month of December. December 1st, Mercury is going to be moving into Capricorn. So this is a more earth energy. We're going to be shifting into different earth energies as we progress through the month. December 4th, Venus, the planet of love, is moving into Scorpio. It's a little bit more intense, a little bit more passionate. We're going to be passionate about a lot of things in our lives, starting around the 4th. Then we have December 6th, Neptune goes direct. And anytime Neptune goes direct, I look at it as the fog lifts. You know what I mean? It's been so foggy and so uncertain. But as soon as Neptune goes direct, the fog lifts. So December 6th, this weekend, is going to the middle of the week, actually. This is going to be December 6th on a Wednesday. You're going to find the veil is going to be lifted on quite a lot. And it's going to progress into the new moon. That's going to be taking place in Sagittarius on the 12th. Then we have Mercury going retrograde December 13th. So get all your communications out immediately. Before that, you've got from now until the December 13th. Then on December 21st, the sun makes its annual visit into Capricorn. So now we're moving from a fire energy into an earth energy. So our communications and how we feel are a little bit more grounded in January. That's when all the animals are hibernating at the peak of their hibernation. December 23rd, Mercury retrograde is going to be moving into Sagittarius. It's going to be moving back into Sagittarius, I should say. And December 26th, we have the full moon in Cancer, one of your cardinal signs. So that's going to be square your sign. It's 3 signs away. So that's a square energy, which is a tension energy. So the full moon is going to be bringing some emotional issues to light on the 26th. We'll talk more about that later. Then we've got on December 29th, Venus, the planet of love, is moving out of Scorpio and moving into Sagittarius. Then we have December 30th, December 31st, Jupiter goes direct. So all these big planets that have been retrograde for a long time are going to start moving forward one after the other. And by springtime, it's game on. All right. So let's talk about the new and full moons. The new moon is happening December 12th, and it's happening in the sign of Sagittarius, and that is 20 degrees. So you want to check in your chart to see if there's anything making any contacts with 20 degrees, that new moon. And the new moon is an excellent time to start getting things done. With Sagittarius, this is starting to create goals. This is when we start to look at the year and how we've progressed. And all right, how can I change it? Are there beliefs that need to be changed? Am I going about things differently? And this is going to be taking place in your 9th house. A lot of issues are going on in the 9th house about you learning new things. It's never too late, Aries. It's never too late. And this is a good opportunity for you to set some new goals, to change your beliefs, and to see them through for the new year. Then we have the full moon happening December 26th, and that's going to be happening in the sign of Cancer. So it's going to be a very emotional time. The moon is at home in Cancer, so this is going to be a powerful full moon on December 26th, right after Christmas. And it's going to be in 4 degrees Cancer. So check your placements in your chart for 4 degrees. That will give you some insight on what's going on with you personally. It is happening in your 4th house, so a lot of focus on the home. A lot of focus on the home around the holidays for us in the U.S. Now, let's talk a little bit about Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury is going to be retrograde from December 23rd all the way to January 1st. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think it was supposed to be, the 13th. Sorry, that's got to be the 13th. I'm going to change that. But it's December 13th through January 1st. I think I put December 23rd because that's when Mercury moves into Sagittarius. My bad, only human. But from December 13th to January 1st. So it's usually when Mercury goes retrograde, it's usually maybe a 3-week stint tops. So it's basically about a month that we have to deal with this, breakdowns in communication. It could also be breakdowns in electronic equipment. I always tell everybody, back stuff up when we have Mercury retrograde. But we don't want to sign any contracts. It's usually back to the drawing board. Anything Mercury retrograde is always reintegrate, reassess, redraw, replan, that kind of thing. It's back to the drawing board. It's not really time for you to get on your soapbox at this time. So December 13th through January 1st, Mercury is going to be retrograde. So let's take a look at the calendar. So let's take a look at Neptune going direct. And this is going to be very impactful. And with Neptune going direct, like I said, the fog lifts. We finally see clearly now. And we're all going to see clearly. You're going to see a lot of things going on in the news around that time. Then we've got Venus opposite Jupiter on the 9th. That's that Saturday. And then we get geared up and ready for the new moon on the 12th. Then the next day, Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th. We've got, I would say, look out for news anywhere from, God, this 2-week period, from the 6th all the way to the 13th, stuff is going to be going down and it's building up. So be aware of that in the public forum as far as what's going on here, as far as world news. We have the sun squaring Neptune on the 16th, and that may be when a lot of truths come to light for some of us. The moon moves into your sign on the 19th. That's an excellent time to speak your truth. Then we have on the 21st, right before the holidays, the sun moves into Capricorn. Mercury retrograde again is moving into Sagittarius on the 23rd. That gives the energy a lot more oomph as far as our communications. But again, we got to be careful about what we're saying. The 24th, the 25th, and actually the 26th look really good. Of course, it's the holiday times. So everyone's got Monday off. That's great. But then we got to go back to work on the 26th, and then it's back to normal. But this could also be a thing too. So let's not party so much on the week in the holiday. I mean, that's what we want to do, but some of us do have to go back to work on the 26th. So just be aware of that, Aries. We might be overdoing it, and it could emotionally tax us. The full moon brings things to light. And because it's going to be happening in Cancer, it's really going to have a powerful effect. And then we've got a big day going on the 27th. Then again, more news is happening. Mars square Neptune. We've got Venus moving into Sagittarius and also making a good aspect to Pluto on the 29th. And then it gears up for the new year. Pluto. Jupiter goes direct, the planet of abundance and moving forward. And things are going to be moving forward, especially on the world stage. Things are really going to pop on the beginning of the year for 2024. So, with that being said, we've got some things to do. There's a big focus on home around the holidays. And then we've got it's all about beliefs and things coming to light, things coming to truth, becoming more aware of how we think, Aries. So this is all about change your thoughts, change your life. Take the action to do it. Just make sure you do all your communications, send out your Christmas cards and stuff before the 13th. Do that with ordering too. Don't wait for the last minute. Get all that stuff in because there might be delays with the weather or whatnot. Who knows? It's Mercury retrograde. Anything can happen. But we're going to start off the year with a bang, and we're going to talk about that later. I'm going to be producing a 2024 outlook for you and see how things are going to go for 2024, so keep your eye out for that. So thanks for watching, Aries. Again, this is all about change the way that you're looking at things. You don't know it all yet, and you need to change the way that you're thinking about things and really focus on home and taking care of emotional issues there. So watch your tarot reading for the month. That is also going to be out at the same time, Aries, so keep a lookout for that. Check out the new weekly tarot readings for each of your signs. That's also great. And don't forget, we also have the Timeless Love Tarot reading out. So that's going to be it for December. I hope everyone has a blessed holiday. I love you all. I'm so grateful for you. And I will see you in 2024.